Yeah. Pull the joint where the cord at there. Back. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Let me turn this joint on. Turn on my theme song. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rights and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rights and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rights and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rights and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Yeah, appreciate everybody for tapping in, tuning in, man. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Y'all know the theme song. You don't need to hear that thing. You don't need to hear it. I'm sorry if you did want to, but let's go, man. Thank you, Shamelessly V. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, now look. A man must be a man. A man, and listen, the man comes in all shapes, forms, and all that. That's not what I'm saying. There's not a one size fits all to men. First off, let me say that. There's not a one size fits all to this. But there are principles of being a man. It's a lot of duties and a lot of things that come with, or standard packaging that comes with being a man. So no matter what type of man you are, being a man is being a man, and you have to be a man, right? When you say that, it could go many ways. You could not have kids. You could have kids. It could be depending on what position of life you at. What position? What point of your life are you at? Like, sometimes people might not have kids. Sometimes people might have them. Sometimes people, it's all situational, right? But integrity is something that's not situational. All men are supposed to be integral. All men are supposed to have morals, standards, and principles, right? If you would consider yourself a real man, right? You can't just go through life doing what you want to do, right? Because being a man is all about making sacrifices. Being a man is all about making compromises. Being a man is all about making sure everything around you is straight. Being a man is not always you going to come first. Let me say that again.
When you're a man, being a real man, you might not always come first. You might come second. You might come third. You might come last. But you're doing what you're supposed to. You're doing what you're supposed to do for the greater good of the family or the greater good of your people. Shameless said, a man is the head. He's supposed to lead his family with their best interests in mind. A woman cannot be submissive to a weak man without direction in his life. That is a fact. That is a fact, shamelessly. And now I'm going to tell you, and you just hit a key point, and you might have made me skip ahead, but that's a fact. Let's go there. A lot of men don't understand the perspective of a real man because a lot of men never was in that position. If you don't take care of your woman, if you're not playing the true role, the true nature role of a man, your woman, nobody would be able to, if you're not doing your part as a man, a true man, not doing everything you're supposed to do, you won't get that. You won't even understand this, what this is. Like, you won't even understand it. It's like this. For a man who's never had a beautiful woman, some men who never had beautiful women, they might be the type to, oh, baby, 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 let me rub your back, let me rub your feet, let me kiss your feet, let me do this, let me do that, let me give you some roses, let me give you some chocolates, let me give you this, right? The man who never had the beautiful woman, he might be like that over the woman, the head over heels nigga, the goody two shoes, the happy-go-lucky nigga who's gonna, be too excited for her and all that, and overdo it, right? But then you got people like me who always had access to the prettiest girls, who always was in rotation with the pretty women, and who know how to conversate and communicate to beautiful women, and who know his position in society, and who can have his access and who having his way. For the men like that, men like me who always having their way with beautiful women, it's different because you know your value. See, this is the thing about being a valuable person. And I'm not talking about me in particular. I'm talking about in general. If you know your value, this goes for men or women. If you know your value, nobody can sell you a dream. If you know your value and you know your purpose and you know what you're here for and you know what you're doing and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, nobody can sell you a dream. This world's about producers and consumers. This world's like give and take. This world's like yin and yang. Yes, or an overpriced nightmare. I love that. That's a good one. Exactly. Overpriced nightmare. If you don't, this world is about give and take. So if you don't make the right choices, especially as a man, this is why as a man, you have to stand on being a man. You have to, let me ask y'all something. Was your granddaddy worried about being a man, or what he's worried about being was your granddaddy worried about being good and producing and having the shit he needed, or was he worried about looking good and this and that? Now you have those playboy niggas. Let's say this, because I know the world has playboys. I understand the role of a playboy. Let's first and foremost say that. I understand the role of a playboy, a pretty boy, that type of nigga, the man who have, able to talk to women and, maneuver and swindle and love and them type of niggas, them smooth talking niggas. I understand those types, right? But when you're a real man who don't want to, like a real man don't want to take nothing from nobody. A real man wants to give. A real man is more of a giver than a taker. So the real man's always put for me as example. In most situations I'm in, I'm always looking for what I could do for somebody. Even if I could just help you by cleaning up something or picking up something you dropped or anything I could do for you, I'll do it. That's the type of man I am. I like to give stuff, make stuff, build stuff, and give it to people. I like to do stuff for people, right? I'm a producer. I'm a maker. I'm a creator. I'm a providing male. The one of them type. So when I'm the type of nigga, you try to give me something, I might tell you no. I might be like, no, I'm straight. No, I'm good. You kind of just force you have to force stuff to me because I don't want nothing from you. I'm one of them dudes. Then you have the dudes, who like to. I like this. That's what I say. This world has a room and a place for everybody. This is what I want to say. I'm not here to classify or try to separate this type of man or this. What I'm trying to say, when you're a man, you have to be a real man. That's all I'm saying. If I wasn't trying to develop myself and do what I do and build myself and obtain knowledge and stuff like this, I wouldn't be able to be here and sit here and present and talk to y'all like I do, because I've built myself to this point. So all young men, this is what I'm trying to message to our young men or all men. Don't feed into a lot of things other than yourself. Build yourself up so you can be the good addition to society. Because I'm gonna say something. If you spend your life feeding into other people's agendas and consuming and not being the addition to society that God made you to be, when you get older, you're gonna have it harder in life. This world don't really care about consumers like that. Like, it's a place for consumers in this world. It's a place for people to make money off of them. But the consumer lifestyle is a victim lifestyle. So I don't want to per se hate on nobody, because everybody has their place in life, and I respect everybody, but I'm not the consumer type. I'm the producing man. I'm the man who wants to build a house and keep building houses and keep building and keep building. I'm that type of dude. I like to create shit, cook, provide. I like to do shit. So I'm just that type of man. I'm the type of man who likes to get dirty and who likes to work hard and look at the product that I created after I finished making it and like nod my head like, yeah, I did that. I'm that type of dude. You know what I mean? Yes, you didn't know your grandparents. You say your dad was extremely nurturing and took care of his family and instilled work ethic and morals and values. He was a selfless leader. Exactly. That's sound like a wonderful father. That's what's up. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's okay. It's okay to man, it's okay to fuck with. Like, I like a lot of shit in life. I love to do a lot of things, but I'm gonna tell you what I don't want to do. I looked up and I realized something. When you're in school, right? This for all my men. When you're in school, you look at the cool kid, right? You look at the kid who's wearing all the newest shoes, who got all the newest clothes and this and that, and he's got the full beard, and he was had all the girls and all that, right? You fast forward 20 years, 10 years down the line, most of those cool kids in school who was just focusing on being cool and socialite and being socialites and all that, they burn out so quick and they get busted and dusted. And then you look at the kids in school, the people in school who was kind of studious. Maybe you call him a nerd or whatever, but he was studious. He was worried about he was focused on his knowledge. He was focused on his learning. He was focused on his studies. You look at those dudes in life, those are the people who are running society. They're running the buildings. They're running the warehouses. They got the buildings. They got the businesses. So I looked at that shit because I used to be one of those dudes who was trying to be cool, right? Because I'm really a nerd. I'm really the smart guy. I'm really the studious one. And you grow up in society where a bunch of people are clowns and dudes are just trying to be, cool and shit. So you try to fit into the coolness, or not even fit in, but just try to live life in society. Like, when in Rome, do what the Romans do, right? You start being cool and worrying about your public image and shit like that. Then you start losing track on what you're in school for, developing it and using the knowledge and all that. So I said to myself, fast forward to where I'm at now, I don't care to be cool. I don't care to be the most glamorous man. I don't care to be the most sought after. I don't care to be the most popular, because what I'm doing, what I'm building is real and authentic. So at the end of the day, I want to build something that I could stand up on and stand on eventually. I want to build a foundation that I could stand on eventually and be proud of something that I created and something that I made. And I'm not just talking about YouTube. I'm talking about in life, because I consciously every day make a day-to-day effort to be a better man than I was yesterday. And then you realize something. Materialism is not gonna make me a better man. Um, uh, it's a lot of things. Like I still collect movies. I still love video games and movies, but I don't really play video games no more. I'm just saying, a lot of things that I used to do and focus on a lot didn't do nothing but cause me to spend hundreds, just tens of thousands to 20 to 50 thousands of dollars. I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars wasting away my potential as a man, when I could have been developing myself as a man and developing a skill set for myself as a man, so I could be more well versed as a grown man. So now, as me knowing this now, I teach myself daily, and I'm teaching my sons, and I'm teaching my children to don't waste your time. Take advantage of your time, your free time. Take advantage of your freedom. Take advantage of your time while you have it. Use every moment you have. I mean, I let them do what they want, they're kids, but I'm saying I be trying to tell them. I'm real lenient on them. My kids I'm lenient, but I'm saying, like, I tell them to use your time to develop yourself so you can figure out what you're going to be doing in life, because that's what life is about, y'all. We're not supposed to just go through this life and don't serve a purpose. And the number one thing that makes a man is a man has to serve a purpose. If a man don't serve a purpose, he's not really a man. And by serving a purpose, I mean fulfilling some type of personal destiny or fulfilling some type of societal destiny. Because you could set goals for yourself, or you could just be good at something and society chooses you to do it, and you just fulfill your dreams doing it that way. So it's not about being rich and famous. It's not about being money and glamorous. It's about being fitting into society and being a good, integral part of society. Because I'm telling you, too many of our kids are growing up to be glamorized rappers and entertainers and athletes, and none of them want to be men. So we have a bunch of dudes who are going with whatever the culture tells them to go with. And whatever, and nowadays this modern rap culture is telling these young kids to kill each other, to shoot each other, to harm each other, and do drugs and have premarital sex and a bunch of illicit lifestyle, right? A bunch of sinful lifestyle. So if the music is teaching these kids to be sinful and all that, then if all the kids are striving to be musicians, they'll all strive to be musicians in sin, because that comes with the lifestyle. So why would you continue to perpetuate a sinful lifestyle or even glamorize a sinful lifestyle when my lives be booting you off? That's crazy, man. Because they don't want y'all to hear the truth, man. And it is what it is, man. YouTube, man, it is what it is, man. That's why I keep telling y'all, thank y'all for being here with me, because this type of content is not something you're going to hear anywhere else. You're only going to hear this type of shit here because most people online are trying to be glamorized, fantasized entertainers and rappers and athletes and celebrities. So they're not even coming from the perspective of just being a good man. I'm online every day telling people be a good man. Thank you so much, Danny P. I appreciate you. Because in the process, how many young brothers have we lost in the name of trying to be a rapper. How many young brothers have we lost their lives? How many young brothers have lost their lives in the name of trying to be an aspiring rapper? Even a professional, high publicized rapper. How many young brothers have lost their lives? This is not good for us. Unless you're making some change, let's change the world type music, you ain't making no good music. You ain't. And I'm not telling everybody you got to make let's change the world, but I'm saying unless you're trying to make something positive with the music you're making, you're not making good music. Oh man, I would love to hang out with you in person. I would love to hang out with you in person. We have so much fun. I'm fun as hell. I'm a people's person. I'm a very observant. I'm not scared. I'm very conversational. Like I love that shit. We'll have some fun. One day we will gonna link up. One day we're gonna have a YouTube link up. Cause you know, y'all be rocking with me the strong way. Y'all my YouTube family. When I get big and or if one of y'all big enough, we're gonna fly each other to each other. Oh, we gonna have some fun. You know what? I live in a town right now, right, where it's like it's a tourist town. It's a beach, so it's a beach tourist shit. There's a lot of bars, a lot of night that bar shit, right? So I don't really drink a lot, but I like hanging out. So me and my homeboy, sometimes like we went like a couple weeks ago or a week ago or so, like a week ago. Went to the bar and just had play some darts and had 3 beers apiece, play some darts, and then we just left. Just a couple quick, just an hour or so, just for some fun. Just, life is about having fun, man. You don't gotta be putting your life in danger, Oh yeah, the beach is nice, even though I'm not gonna cap. I haven't been to the ocean in about 4 months. I'm not even gonna cap. And that's terrible. I ain't even been to the ocean in about 4 months, but it's been so cold. Like in the beach, I'm gonna tell you how the beach weather is. It's like the desert. It gets really cold at night, but then it gets kind of hot in the daytime because it's like the sand. It is the sand, not kind. It is like sand. It's like the desert because it's sand. So the sand cools down at night because it's cold, and it's like glass. It's glass pieces. So the glass it gets cold, but then when the sun hits it, it gets hot from the sun. So it'd be like real hot in the day and then real cold at night. It's cool, man. Nah, I never been on the West Coast. I would love to go to the West Coast. Where about on the West Coast, Danny P? I would love to go. I've been Midwest. I'm from Colorado. I've been Chicago, Colorado, North Carolina, South Carolina. That's it, I think. I think that's it, yeah. I've been to Florida too. I've been to Florida. And I traveled all around America just driving through state to state. Beach. The beach, okay. The beach is serene, feels like home. It is, man. Oh my God. I go to the beach. That sound, oh my God, man. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like Cali, Arizona, nah, but I would like to. Nice to visit in the summer. Cali beaches for sure. Okay, I would love that because I know they got that clean water in Cali. Well, maybe not all of it, but some of that shit be clean. I'm drinking the apple juice. Make sure y'all get y'all's fruit intake. Drink your juices and all that. Like 10 minutes west of Lake Michigan, looks so much like the ocean. Dang, that's crazy. Minus the hotel shops and cluttered nature. Now, I like the hustle and bustle, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I like big crowds and a lot of people and shit. I love that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I love that shit, man. I love it when it's a lot of people. I like crowds. I like people. I like people, man. I'm 6 foot tall, so I'm 6'4", like 6'4", so I stand out above the crowd. I can see over the crowd and shit. I like people, man. It's cool. But back to being a man. When the last time Granddaddy was worrying about don't step on my Jordans and all that? And I know a lot of us don't know our granddaddies and stuff because I don't even know my granddaddy, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. I don't even know my granddaddy. I don't know none of my granddaddies, my mom's side or my daddy's side. So that I'm gonna say this too. Being that a lot of men weren't taught how to be men because a lot of us come from broken homes. A lot of us come from single mother homes. A lot of us come from homes where you don't have your grandfathers, you didn't have your father, shit like that. So being that a lot of men weren't fully taught to be men, or a lot of men, like some men resent their fathers and shit like that. So a lot of men weren't fully taught to be real men. So a lot of men just had to kind of craft and mold themselves on their own type shit. So I understand why the traditional man is frowned upon, because the traditional man makes you question yourself. The traditional man tells you, hey man, pull your pants up. Hey man, hey, stop all that lying. Hey, don't be cussing like that. Hey, don't do that. That's a real man come around and a real man brings order. A real man brings protection. A real man brings balance. A real man brings righteousness. Real men don't just let stuff go. Real men don't just let stuff slide. If you're a real man and somebody's hurting your child in front of you, what you gonna do? If you're a real man and somebody's cussing out your wife or your woman, your girlfriend, cussing her out or disrespecting her, what you gonna do? If you're a real man and a threat presents itself and you're around your family and you got to protect yourself and your children, what you gonna do? Just before we got on this live, let me tell y'all some real shit. Just before we got on this live, a possum came out here, and she's a pregnant possum. It's so many damn possums that be trying to have babies under these houses and stuff over here. So the possum's out here limping up, and she's staring at me and shit because I think possums are kind of blind; they can't see it like that. So I'm trying to honk my horn and tell her to leave and get away. Man, my kids went and got my pellet gun. They said, "Daddy, shoot him." I didn't shoot the possum though. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't shoot him because she ran away. But what I'm saying is, when it's time for you to stand up and defend and defend for your family and fight for your family, you got to be a man. And that possum come around, you got to be a man to take them out. If a rat come around, you got to take them out. If it's a burglar come in your house, you got to take them out. Exactly. That's right, BH. That's exactly right, BH. Look, when it's time to go to war now, I understand women fight in war now, and I'm not taking nothing away from women. God bless women. I ain't taking nothing away from women. I know what's going on. But when it's time to go to war, men got to go fight. Let me say this, in Ukraine, when it was time to go to war, the men had to go fight. They told the women, nope, stay behind with the kids. And the men got shipped off on buses, crying and cold. And the women was crying and cold. The kids is crying and cold. But the men went off and fought to protect the freedom of their kids and their daughters and children, because they know if they don't, they're gonna get invaded and done dirty by the invader. So the men went out there and stood up to defend the right in the name of their family. It ain't no time to be pretty on the battlefield. It ain't no time to be. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me ask y'all a question. When did men start being pretty? When did men start being pretty? Because I remember Martin Payne. I remember Martin Luther King. I remember Malcolm X. I remember all the presidents. I remember I don't remember a pretty, handsome, nice looking man ever in history. Snazzy, well dressed, nice. What? Where are they at? They don't exist. Because men aren't supposed to look good. Men are supposed to perform good. Let me say this about a man. A man is not supposed to look good. He's supposed to perform good. He's supposed to have his ducks in a row, have his shit together. That's why you always see the big, burly, strong man with the pretty, daintiest, sweetest looking woman. You know why? Because his money's tight, his body, he'll knock somebody out for her, he'll protect something for her. He got his money right, he got his life right, and he ain't trying to be all prettier than her. He wants her to be pretty. He's rough, stuff, and tough. He wants her to look good. He'll send her off to the nail salon to get her hair done, her nails done. When did men start being pretty? Answer me, please, y'all. It's 9 people in here. What year did men start worrying about being pretty? Because now what you see is a bunch of dudes who hang around a bunch of dudes who try to look good or better than each other. Like, look, my nigga, I got a Richard Mule. I got a Rolex, my AP, bust down 2 times. Your shit ain't bust down. My shit nicer than yours, my nigga. My shit, look at your chain, my nigga. My chain bigger than yours. My shit 3-pointers. I got the 50-pointers. Nigga, you ain't got nothing but the 20-pointer. What? I understand competition. I'm a man. I understand competition, right? Hold up. Let me take my hoodie off. Hold up. Take my hoodie off. Look, I understand competition because I'm a man, right? I know what competition's about. But when did these dudes, you don't have an answer either? I'm asking for real. Because I'm trying to think about it for real. I'm really trying to think about the year or the time era when these dudes started getting so pretty. '05, you want to say '05? The tiny pants era, what was that? A tiny pant era? I don't even remember. I don't even think niggas was pretty like that because you had certain pretty artists, but I'm talking about as a whole, like nowadays you'll see niggas 5 dudes deep with designer head to toe, colorful, fruity underwear showing, butts hanging, sagging, pants hanging, with fruity, colorful underwear, fruity clothes, top money, a bunch of money on, and ain't no girls around. Ain't no girls around. These dudes don't be having no girls around. He said, well, if you have your ducks in a row, like you said, then you will look like the part too and be fly. No, like I just told you, the men, listen, I used to live in North Carolina, right? Charlotte, North Carolina. And I love my city. I used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? Now I live in a beach, right? The difference between a Charlotte and where I'm at the beach, the people in Charlotte, not just them, all big cities. I'm talking about all densely populated cities. Pay attention. All places where people live in densely populated cities, they want to look like they have money and they don't have money. But when you go to places where people, because this niggas got money in Charlotte, there's millionaires in Charlotte. I know some millionaires. I'm not talking about niggas ain't got money. I'm talking about those densely populated cities where popularity means something, where coolness means something, where status and shit means something, where people's public opinion means something. Those places where people haven't got ego controlled yet. Those places like that, where niggas in the east side, west side, like my hood, nigga, I'm popular in my hood, like those places where it's like the popularity still matters and the actual person's what he does don't matter. Cause you could have, I'm gonna tell you something. I come from a place where it was drug dealers and pieces of shit who was glamorized and glorified like they were good people. And people who had popularity, they used to get all the girls and all that, but they were drug dealing pieces of crap. So listen, but where I'm telling you, so it's this two types. It's the difference. In a place like densely populated cities like that, the people they wear their money. They show their money, right? They show their money. Even though they got it, they show it. Because in a densely populated place, you're so densely populated and so many people, you have to appear what you are so people can know who you are and what your status is. They have to, if you wear your riches, then people will know your royalty, right? But in a city where you got money, where I'm at right now, there's poor people too. But a lot of these people are rich. They have so much money, they don't want people to know they have money. People who really have money don't want people to know they have money. So if you got so much money, you're going to wear your Docker shorts. You're going to wear your same Birkenstocks. You're going to wear your same bullshit clothes because that doesn't matter, because you don't want people to know you have money, but you want to go out there on that yacht every week. You want to go out there on that boat every week and sip champagne with your beautiful hot chick that you got everything paid for. That's how people are living down here. And I'm not saying I'm them and they're in this and that. I'm saying my mentality has shifted because I see how people who have money are different from people who are trying to act like they have money. It's that mentality where people don't, like a poor man. I'm gonna read y'all's comments in a section. A poor man will pay for something to appear to be more of a status, to feel more valuable as a person, to give him some personal value. But a person who has money, they don't need those trinkets because they know the trinkets are there for the poor people to get a boost of ego value. It's a mentality thing. Let me read y'all's comments. It's all mentality. People haven't got there yet, so they don't understand where I'm coming from with this shit. It's mentality, man. Mentality. You have to be a fucking man at all times. Danny P said it's all about, well, Danny, hold on, Colin. How long has the Jezebel spirit been around? Man, the Jezebel spirit, let me answer that question. How long has the Jezebel spirit been around? The Jezebel spirit's been around, I know, according to history, the Jezebel's been around for thousands of years. So, according to history, we hear about the Jezebel from thousands of years ago, or at least hundreds. But I'm gonna say thousands, possibly, or hundreds of years. Jezebel's old. That's an old entity. So, you know, this Jezebel we're dealing with today is super Jezebel. She's Jezebel 2024. She is and you know, and I'm not talking about all of them. I'm talking about the Jezebel spirit. It's super Jezebel. Let me read what Big Yak said. He said, in the wild, hold on, let me read before I read that. Let me read BH. BH said, it's all about you and your preferences. Women are made for men. Men are supposed to be there, are supposed to take their time to get to know the female. Exactly. That's a fact, BH. That's what I was just telling my bro just a minute ago on Convo. I was like, the men are having a problem with women because men don't understand the women and women don't understand men. We're supposed to be getting to know each other. A man and a woman are supposed to be spending their life together. So why would you not try to understand the woman, to get to know her better, to be able to better take care of her, to better suit her? It don't even make sense. Now let me read what Big Yak said. In the wild, the male species of every animal and the insect is always the prettiest of the species to then let me talk. That's perfect. I love you for saying that. Prettiest the male species, hold on, is always the prettiest of the species to attract the female. So men get fly to attract the female of the species in order to reproduce. That's a fact. And that's the perfect point. When you are in peacock mode, they call it peacocking. Thank you, bro. You just proved my point. Thank you, bro. Look, when you're in peacock mode, because what he said, Big Yak said, is a very valid and very true statement. In the wild, the cardinal is the red cardinal. The woman cardinal's the dingy brown one. She don't need to be attractive. She needs to see the master attractive male, the maximum attractive male. So look, you're right. But that's when you're peacocking to what? Like you said, bro, to reproduce. Listen, if you're not peacocking, if you're not trying to reproduce, if you already have a woman, and this is where two things. This is where men get comfortable and they stop dressing. First and foremost, that's the number one. This is where men get comfortable and they stop dressing. And this is also where you get grown and realize all that shit ain't about nothing. Now, dressing nice, I agree with every day. I can dress nice. It don't matter. I could wear a nice t-shirt. I could wear whatever I want. I agree with dressing nice because it makes yourself feel good. It's good to have nice clothes, clean clothes, fresh clothes, all that. I love that. I agree with that. But to the detriment of following trends and, oh, this season, this is hot, this coming out this fall, and these new J's, and you already got 6 pairs of J's and you're trying to get a 7th pair. That's detrimental to your society. That's following trends. That is not being a man. Because let me say something. A man needs a tennis shoe, a boot, a nice dress shoe, and like a man needs the type of shoe. He don't need 50 of the same shoe. That's not a man. A man don't have 50 of the same shoe. That is obsession. That's obsession. That is materialistic. That's materialism. That's objectification. That's glorification of an object. That's some other shit. That's other shit. To have now, you could do what you want, because I know my sneakerheads is probably like, bro, they shut the fuck up, boy. I like sneakers. It don't matter. How many shoes can you put on at one point? How many pairs of shoes can you wear? How many pairs of shoes can you wear? One at a time, right? Right? Do you need to have a pair of shoes for every day of the year? Realistically, if you work a job, right? If you work a job, right? You don't even wear your clothes and can't wear your clothes because you're working more than 5 or 6 days a week. So what would a full-time working man have to have? A 100-pair shoe wardrobe and a $50,000 clothes wardrobe. What was that needed for? It's not. That's all I'm saying. It's wisdom. It's not about I don't want to be fresh or I look down or hate on the nigga. No, I love to see niggas that's fresh. I love to see when people are nice dressed and nice suits and whatever. I love to see it. I'm a model. I used to be a model. I love it. I appreciate it. I'm a product of it. But I would never, after knowing realities and understanding life, try to keep up with shit and this and that. I can buy something hot. I could buy a shirt off the clearance rack and be hot and be nice and be happy. I could buy a pair of shoes off the clearance rack. That's what I'm like, you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't buy a hand-me-down pair of shoes. Look. People are so obsessed with these objects, aka Jordans and shoes and shit. People are buying other people's used shoes. People are becoming so idolatrous about these items and holding them up so high. People are buying people's old used shoes for high dollars and shit. Like, this has become a life for some people. I know some young niggas I know a lot of young brothers. And this is not me talking about one or two. I know a lot of young brothers who go around trading funky shoes with each other. You can look online on YouTube and there's brothers who, I seen a video yesterday of a dude buy a pair of dude's shoes off his feet for $500 and then resell them for $670 to another dude. I seen a video yesterday. We're living in a culture where people are so the object has been glorified so much. The object, the name, the item, the idol has been glorified so highly that people will buy a used pair of somebody's funky foot fungus shoe just to have that idol on their foot. This is the level of insanity and the lack of men we're dealing with. Men can't even fathom this because they don't think this deep. Let me read these comments. Let me see. I ain't gonna miss nobody's comment. They also got, Shamelessly V said, they also got money because they don't waste it on shiny trinkets. Exactly. Thank you, Shamelessly V. Thank you, Shamelessly V. They also got money because they don't waste it on shiny trinkets. Thank you. Thank you, Shamelessly V. Thank you. They create the trinkets that draw in the poor people, then set the prices to keep them poor. I love you. That's what I just told my people on the phone. I want to produce some shit. I don't want to be the fucking poor person no more. And if I gotta be poor and struggle and develop into production, I will. But I'm gonna come out on top because I know the man who endures is the man who makes it through to the end. In the Bible, it said, endure to the very end. It said that. And I'm not a Christian, but it's wide words in the Bible. Thank you, Shamelessly V. God bless you for saying that. God bless you for saying that. They create the trinkets that draw the poor people, then set the prices to keep them poor. Why do you think Yeezys is priced at motherfucking $400, $300, $500 a pair? Why do you think they're selling people Hey Dudes? You know those shoes, Hey Dudes, are made out of recycled trash? Do you know, poor people, regular average people, that those shoes, Hey Dudes, are made out of recycled trash and they charge you $55 for them? Recycled trash. And you pay for it and be happy to slap recycled, clean trash on your feet? Man, wake up, man. This shit ain't even a joke no more. It ain't even a joke no more. The level of disillusion that my people have become put in under, it's just messed up. Boy, that zoom in was crazy. Even after the alpha is not peacocking, it still flaunts its mane to plumage, stripe, then pattern, whatever, flexes dominance and still shows he is one, even if he is not trying to mate. Man, look, when the old peacock is out there, the new, sexier, younger peacock comes through and kicks the old peacock's ass. When the old lion sitting on that pride trying to go, rrr, rrr, the motherfucking new lion says, get your old ass out, and they kick the old lion's ass and he has to move on. Ain't no, you can't. You can't peacock forever. A man has to ascend from peacock to man to elder. The peacocking is the first stages of man. That's the young stage of man. That's when you're trying to attract your mate. Once you attract your mate, you just got to do whatever keeps her happy and attracted to you. That's it. You ain't got to do all that shit for everybody else. It's for your mate. Once you got somebody, I ain't doing all that extra. I'm going to look good for you, baby. What you want? Well, I got you. That's the only thing that matters. The outer appearance doesn't say what the contents of a man's character is. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Look. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, man. If you got that thug outfit on, damn, I wish I had some fucking thug shit. I ain't got nothing, no do-rag. Look, right now, I'm dressed like a homeless man. I got 2 coats on. Yes, your appearance does say a lot. Yes, your appearance does say a lot. Right now, hold on, look at me. Look close. Right now, I look like a nigga who's homeless. Right now, I look like a brother who's homeless. I got 2 coats on. Well, it's a hoodie. Actually, a hoodie. It's not a coat. I got a hoodie on and a coat on. And I'm outside. You can see my breath. Look. I look like a homeless man out here. So my appearance does matter. But only reason why niggas rock with me is because I'm kicking real shit. Ain't nobody rocking with me like that if I wasn't kicking it real shit, because I look crazy a lot of times I come online. I don't try to come on here and look pretty and shit. I'm not coming on here to peacock women. If I was coming on here to peacock women, I'd be dripped up, gonna get my hair cut every time, go to the barber, go get this and that, do, get some new clothes every time, get some jewelry. I'll do all that if I was trying to attract women, but I'm not trying to attract women. I'm trying to build an authentic audience that could see me for who I am and grow with me and through my journey and grow together with me, and we learn and grow together. I'm trying to build something authentic. I'm not trying to build a fan base of little kids who like to see shiny shit and look up to a nigga who got a nice Cuban chain, and I ain't trying to do all that. When you see me with a chain on, when you see me with some gold teeth that fill up these little holes right here, because I'm not going to do the fake veneers. When you see me get some gold teeth that fill up my holes, some white gold teeth or some diamond teeth that fill up my holes, you know I made me some money. That's when you know Bede's done. Oh shit, Bede making some money. I see it now. You're going to see the progression with me. This is an authentic, real talk, real shit podcast. You're going to watch. If you stay in tune, you don't have to. If you stay in tune with me, you'll see the progression. Just like that EEO dude who talking about my videos need to be perfect. Nigga, come on over here and make me some perfect videos then, my nigga. Show me how to make a perfect video, brother. Other than that, take that shit and whoop up your whoop, because I ain't got time to be perfect. I'm a dad. I just walked to the damn store right before I came here, get my little cigars. I'm a dad. Man, that's why I got 2 coats on. I walk to the store so I can get a little exercise. So a man could be a man, because a man can't always depend on a fucking car. Car makes you weak. Car makes your legs weak. That's why all these men are like popsicle sticks, ain't got no strong legs. They can't stroke their woman right and do their thing because their legs ain't strong. Their knees ain't strong. Their back ain't strong. That's what these dudes is weak. Niggas is weak. Niggas is soft. Niggas is soft. Nigga, I don't want to get my new shit clean dirty. What? Don't wear it if it ain't time to wear it. If it ain't time you can't get for it to get it dirty, don't wear it. And I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm talking about a lot of niggas. You stepped on my shoes? Go to the club back in the day. Niggas used to fight over stepping on their shoes. These are facts. This the level of materialism we are under as men. We glorify objects over manliness. We glorify material and dumb shit in idols and false idols over ourselves. The only person you're supposed to glorify is God. You're supposed to glorify God, then you're supposed to live under God's glory and be decent as you can as a man under God's glory. That's it. God, you, your wife, your children. That's it. And your family. That's it. And if you're living for God, that means you treat everything fair. The animals get treated fair. The bugs get treated fair. The water gets treated fair. Everything gets treated fair. The air is clean. Everything is fair if you're living for God. Because you appreciate him and you value him. And you value his manifestations and you value his creations. I value Mola's creations. I value Mola's manifestations. I value everything. And most importantly, I value women. Most importantly, I value myself. I value men, because if it wasn't for good, strong men before me, I wouldn't know what to do now. Thank God. Thank God for making me a real man. Thank God for not making me so egotistical and vain. I've been on stage before when I didn't have the, let me tell y'all some real shit. I've been on stage before where I had to go behind some of the biggest in the city. You know, I used to come behind some of the biggest in the city. What was them boys who used to go, niggas, White Mike and all them niggas. What was that record label? White Mike and them big the big nigga and all them, man. My sister and them know them. All them niggas, man. Bam, and he's with them boys and shit. What's that nigga name? The record label. Oh, fuck, for my city. But anyway, I used to go on stage after them boys. They had all the money. Them niggas had all the money. They throwing thousands of dollars on stage and shit, trying to look like the one, right? Listen to the truth. Them boys used to go on stage before me. They like, I used to have to go on stage after them sometimes. Sometimes I had to go before them. But we'd be doing open mic night. And you know, open mic night depend on your slot as you signed up to perform. So I used to do open mics and shit, performing my music. And I used to have to go. Sometimes this one time I'm thinking about, I went after damn, what's them boys' names? I performed with them in the same building with them a million times too. Oh man, they got some good music too, man. Fuck. It's my damn, what's them niggas' names, man? My sister's friends with all them niggas, man. She went to school with them niggas, man. They got that record label. 100 Gang. 100 Gang. I used to have to go on after 100 Gang. 100 Gang has got some bread. Them niggas got bread. Them niggas got bread. They got bread, right? They got the whole rap image. They got the rapper chain. They got the bread. They got the whole image. They got the rapper kit, right? But they impact, and I'm not talking about all their songs, because they had some shit. They used to have some shit. But some of them songs, it wasn't hitting like that, so they had to throw the money. Some of that shit wasn't popping like that, so they had to throw out the money and shit to make it look like that and make people, oh, like that, right? But then little old Big Bad will come on from the east side. I go to them west side clubs where all them niggas from the west side, all them niggas is in there from the west side. I pull up on Freedom Drive and go to them clubs on the west side on Freedom. Run up in there. And I would make everybody like this. I didn't have the money. I didn't have the chain. I didn't have that, but I had the talent. I had the energy. I had the persona. I had it. I didn't have to have $1 million. I didn't have to throw 100,000. I didn't have to throw 5,000. I didn't have to. I had it. I got it. When you got it, when you're a real man, when a real man walks into a room, everybody's like, yes, sir. How you doing, boss? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, boss. Boss man. Boss man. Yes, sir, boss man. Boss. Yes, sir. I see you, sir. Good. Yes, sir, boss. When you're a real man, you walk in the room, you demand, you get that presence. You demand that presence. You don't have to make nobody scared. You don't have to make nobody hurt. You ain't have to hurt nobody. I ain't got hurt nobody. To be on the floor. I ain't got hurt nobody. So you're dancing for. I ain't gotta hurt nobody to make you fuck with me. Real men just get that respect. Because real men carry themselves with honor, dignity, integrity, balance, dignity, respect. Because guess what about respect that most people forgot? These new niggas, they forgot something about respect. Respect is earned, it's not given. Respect is earned, it's not given. Hey, close that door. I'm about to go to the store real quick, okay? Hold on. Let me make sure I got my wallet. Yeah. Close that door. I'm about to go to the store real quick. Get them a surprise. Get my babies a surprise, man. They deserve it, man. They good kids, man. They're not even aggravating or none of that. They good kids, man. Get them a surprise, man. But I appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me. But yeah, man. All that. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. And when another thing about when it's time, when about being a man, if he's worried about being all fancy and prissy and shit, he ain't even gonna perform up to his fullest potential. Because he's gonna be worrying about his clothes, his shoes, his this, his that. A man needs to be able to perform. Oh, you need to get that. Come on, let's get it. 1, 2, 3, lift, boof. Put it in the back of my truck. Matter of fact, my next big move when I get some money, I'm getting a house and a truck. I want a house, my own house that I own, because I'm renting a house. I want to own a house and I want a truck. That's my next big goals in life. That's it. Build my YouTube channel up. Get me a nice house and a nice truck so I can be a man. Yeah. Put that stuff on the back of there. Go ahead and throw that back there. I got you. Boom. Yeah, that's all I want to do. Kids, what y'all want to do? You need to move something, kids? I'll be right over there. What time you gonna be? I'll be over there at 4-5. Pull up right in my kid's driveway. Put that. Come on, lift it, boy. You're being weak. Come on. Yeah, that's all I want to do. Be a man. I want to get old and be a man. That's all I want to do. I want some land so I can get dirty. Put my hands in the dirt. Till the land. Flip the soil. Fertilize that motherfucker. That's what I want to do. I want some chickens. I want to get dirty so I can have fresh eggs for my kids every day. That's what I want to do. And I don't even eat eggs. My kids want them though. I'm giving them some fresh eggs. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want to be a damn boy. I want to be a man. Black people, black men back in the days, they used to have farms. Black man had a house and a farm and a woman and a family. Oh, you know it. You know it's going to happen. It's going to take me a little time. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'll have the truck probably before I have the house, maybe. You know how that goes. Smaller goals. But right now, I got my little Honda. I'm straight with my little Honda right now. Shit. I'm whipping good. Till this break, I'm going to ride this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm different. I'm on the grind. I want to grind. And I'm working on building up my little studio in the house. I'm about to build up me a little studio in my room. I'm about to go ahead and do that. That way I can just film inside. But I only film outside, y'all, because I don't smoke in the house. I don't smoke in my house. So that's why I film outside. Y'all are on my smoke. We're smoke break together. Smoke break with Big Bad. You feel me? I don't smoke in front of my kids. I don't smoke in the house. I'm trying to be a good role model. I'm not trying to be a bad role model. I don't want my kids seeing a lazy, slouchy, smoking man. I want them to see a man who performs. They know I smoke, but they not going to just sit here around and watch me do it. Then it's going to be cool to them. My kids used to say, oh, that looks cool. You know why? Because they seen me do it. You learn from your mistakes and you say, man, I ain't smoking around my kids. I ain't smoking tobacco, nothing around them. Not doing nothing illegal, nothing around them. Y'all don't realize what I've been through. I've been through hell and back. I know where I stand as a man. I know what I need. I know what my children need. I'm breaking molds and doing shit nobody ever did. I'm a real man. Ain't nobody else homeschooling they fucking kids. And I'm not even perfect, but I'm doing that shit. Yeah, they whole life. My daughter's 10. Been doing this shit their whole life. Yeah, I work on my smoke break. Yeah, ain't no late. Yeah, man. For real. I don't waste a moment in my life. Shamelessly V, I don't waste a moment. I'm using my break to do this. I'm telling you. This shit is just a double whammy, just like two birds in one stone. But it's not like I'm just, no, I enjoy talking to y'all. But I'm glad, Shamelessly V, I love y'all. I'm so glad. No matter whose channel y'all came from to find me, no matter who recommended y'all to find me, no matter how y'all found me, no matter how we found each other, because some of y'all, I watch y'all's channels. But what I'm saying is, I appreciate this group of intellectual people that I have with me on these nights. It's not a lot of us, but I appreciate y'all, you know? I appreciate y'all. Yeah, and a lot of kids don't get good dads. That's a fact, man. A lot of kids don't get good dads, and I'm thankful to have them. Yep. E, free thinker, your channel is crazy. I'm not crazy. No, let me rephrase that, because it's not crazy. Your channel is wonderful. Your channel is fire. Your music, hey, y'all, free thinker. I ain't even trying. I don't even give people plugs, because I don't even like giving other YouTubers plugs on my channel. I don't like doing it because I work my ass off, and nobody really plug me but Trey 5 and a couple other people. It's only a couple people who plug me in. Gina plugged me one time, Trey 5 plugged me, and a couple others. That was it. Only a couple others. DI is a couple others, right? So I don't like shouting out YouTubers, but Free Thinker, y'all, that boy got some fire. That man got some fire ass music. I'm talking about positive rap that's like hot, like, oh shit. And I ain't even just saying that. I wouldn't lie. Fuck out of here. I'll tell you it's trash if you was trash, bro. You feel me? But your shit is not trash. Your shit is fire, bro. You heard of him, Trey 5. Yep. That's why I said I appreciate wherever y'all come from, man. But I'm glad y'all are here, man. And Shamelessly V said, this is my favorite channel. Look forward to your daily messages. I'm grateful to your wisdom and ability to get people to think deeply. I appreciate that with all my heart, Shamelessly V. Appreciate that with all my heart. That's why I keep going. And people like look, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Somebody told me today, you ain't gonna change nothing. You ain't gonna change the world. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. That's what somebody told me today. You ain't gonna change the world. You ain't gonna make no impact. You ain't gonna do nothing. And I was like, damn. It hurt my feelings when they said it to me, but I said, damn. You know, that shit hurt my feelings when they said that shit to me. Cause that's all I'm trying to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm about to read y'all's comments. That's all I'm trying to do is make good divine impact on this shit. That's all I'm trying to do. And I know I'm gonna say this. I know I'm a black dude, and I have like this down south street Midwest type of dialect. I mean, I'm trying my best. You feel me? It was messed up, but it didn't break me. It just motivated me to get on here and do. Cause I wasn't even gonna go live. But that's why I was like, just be a man. A man must be a man. Cause I'm like, bro, hell no, you can't just do me like that, man. Like, how you gonna say a man ain't gonna make no impact and do nothing when I'm one of the only niggas who's really trying and have a real chance? Thank you, Free Thinker. Yo, Free Thinker just said, you helped me. Shit, it helped my awareness. I know that much. I just got to work on applying the diet part. Other than that, I grew inside. So I'm already doing my part. I won't say they're jealous. I just say that was just evil. That was just wrong to say. I won't say they're jealous. I just say that was wrong. I would just say that's wrong because I'm one of the only chances we got. And this is a small chance. You know, my channel. I'm gonna tell y'all about this channel. My channel will not grow in views. I mean, not views. It will. I get a bunch of views. I ain't talking about views. My channel will not grow in subscribers. No, but I'm gonna tell you what's messed up, bro. This is how everybody works. This is fucked up. Thank you, BH. Thank you so much. This is how everybody is, and this is fucked up. People think you're not doing nothing because you're not making any money off of it. As soon as you start making money off of your craft, as soon as you start generating money on your craft, motherfuckers gonna be like, ooh, you did a good job. Hey, how much you got money? You did good? Oh, I'm so proud of you. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a people who don't have value system. We're dealing with people in the lost value system. We're dealing with people who are in the ego-based value. We're dealing with people who are in the monetary value system. We're not dealing with people who have good, sound values as human beings. We're dealing with people who don't know what the value of being a good person is. They don't know what the value of being a virtuous person is. They don't know the value of being righteous. So how the fuck could they tell you and show you anything when people don't even know? They've waiting for you to the only way they're gonna value your shit is if you making $1 million off of it. And then they're not even gonna value it then unless you giving them a chunk of it. Yes, you can. No one man. Look, listen what I said in my song, bro. I said in my song, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and yeah, I know that's what you said. And I wasn't trying to say you said it, bro. Come on now. I wasn't even trying to put out that we what you said. But what I'm saying is one man can change the world. All it takes is one ripple to be one rock to be thrown in the ocean to create a ripple effect. And then that ripple can create a wave. And that wave, if it travels big enough, it might create a tidal wave. And I know that's a fantasized metaphor I just said, but one man, think about what Malcolm X did for the black community. Think about what Abraham Lincoln did for American community, for American society. Think about what John F. Kennedy was trying to do. Think about all of the good things that people did. One man can make the world change. Yes, he can. Look, no one man can change the world. He can only help some people. I've already done that, bro. Yak, you don't see all these testimonies of people saying that I'm helping them and help them? You don't see all the testimonies of people right here that are saying I'm helping them? I'm doing my part. I'm doing more than I'm doing more. I'm trying to get a seat on the Atet boat. Yes, one man helps one, the other helps the rest. Yes, that's what it's about. If I could just be the flame, if I could be the flame that lights your candle, let me be the flame. And I'm not Satan. But if I could just be the flame that lights your candle, just let me be the light that lights your candle. The world is serious, but I'm trying to make it balanced. I'm trying to bring balance to the world. You said, what does changing the world look like to me? Changing the world looks like to me what's going on right now. I've already done it. We've already done it. God has sent us here to do it. We've already doing it. It's happening. Let me show you what changed the world. Oh, not me. Okay, not me. The whole world will never be on one accord. The whole world will never be on one accord. We don't always have to be on one accord, but to the Yak brother, okay. He said, Yak, he was saying, bro said, Yak, Free Thinker was asking you, what does changing the world look like? That's all you can ask for. I'm gonna say something. Let me say something about what I'm doing. When you let me say something, bro. When you build a place in somebody's heart, when somebody allows you into their heart, when you earn a place in somebody's heart, you're forever in them. Big Bad lives in everybody who watches me. If you listen, if you take on the basic simple logic, because I try to give simple basic logic, I don't try to go astronomical and all that. If you take on the simple basic logic that I'm teaching, you will understand that, bro, like I'm forever gonna be a part of you. Like BH said, yes, I will never forget this experience. This is eternal with us. This bond, this moments, these lives, this is forever, man. This is how you become eternal. This is how you develop immortality, because when you love somebody, you love them forever. When you really love somebody, you love them forever. There's nothing that nobody could do to me that I love that's going to make me stop loving them. And I've been crossed by everybody. I loved everybody who I love forever. Yes, that's a fact. Yes, that's a fact. Look, I'm gonna tell you, steel sharpens steel. If you don't have a positive man to look at in your life, you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. So it's not say pattern yourself at the man. Free thinker, your ass is official. My nigga, your mind is official. If y'all get a chance, go listen to that nigga's music. That shit's not nigga, I'm sorry. If y'all get a chance, go listen to that brother's music. That shit is official. It's real hip hop and it's got them bars, current, and it's fire. And it's fire. Friends forever. Facts. One Accord is this. I'm going to ask you, who do you pray to or get blessings from? Now listen to this. That was all divisions that the devil placed upon us. Satan placed all the fake different fantasy religions upon us amongst us as a people. Because you have to understand something. They had to give us religion to keep us in order. They had to give us religion in order to keep us in order. That was it. Because people are chaotic. You see right now, 2024, where we're at as a people without God. You see where we're at you see in 2024 where we're at as a people without God. When I was in school, they had prayer in school. When I was in school, they had mentions of God in school. They had God in TV. You couldn't cuss on the radio when I was growing up. Now we're listening to the raunchiest, most unadulterated, poisonous music that you could ever hear. And that's because a lot of people are creating music that is going straight to streaming platforms so they don't have to make censored versions of it. So I understand why the music is vulgar. They don't have to make it for the radio no more because the radio is the internet now. So you can actually say what you want to say now and not have to be edited. So so I understand it, but it still doesn't take away the poisonous nature of it's like pure dope. We're getting doses of pure poisonous dope. But guess what? As a man, I got to call it out because I got babies. I can't listen to Sexy Red in the damn house. I have a daughter. Hey, boy, that's why I fuck with y'all on the Real Talk Real Shit Pod. That's why y'all fuck with me. That's why we here together. Steve Harvey promotes women to think like a man. And Big Betty said roles were reversed, right? So yeah, exactly. I just said that to bro. I was on there. I said, Steve Harvey's bitch ass said, think like a woman and the woman think like a man. These niggas is backwards. This is what y'all follow? Boy, oh boy. Sellout Central. Let me take a ride down Sellout Central. I'm going to go the other way. I don't want to go down Sellout Central. I heard that shit is just full of a bunch of drama and bullshit. I'll go down Real Road. Let's go down Real Road. Let's take a ride down Real Road with Big Bad. We ain't going down Sellout Central. That's left. We're going to stay right on Real Road. That take you on the right direction. Yeah. Take a right on Real Road. Keep going straight. And go on straight on through till you make it to the end. The lights at the end of the tunnel on Real Road. You go down goddamn Sellout Central, ain't no telling where you're going to end up at. If you listen to Sexy Red in the House, all that work would crumble. Exactly. Sexy. I don't even know her shit. We said, my point is the world would never agree on who to pray to or who they even pray at. But my point is the world will never be saved. I don't know about that. I don't know, man. It can be. It can be saved. If we use, let me tell you something. If Big Daddy was on a mask, if Big Daddy had 5 million not subscribers, but 5 million or a million authentic people who liked what I was saying and who were listening to me and really was rocking with me, if I had 1 million, right? 1 million, I would have been changed the world. Because if I have 1 million people, we're gonna make a fucking powerhouse move in 1 year. And I'm not talking about, look, if I had 1 million people, I could get 1 million people just say, hey, everybody, put $50 in this pot. It's a wrap. Did you hear what I said? That's why fame is allotted and given to the selected. Unless you work to the point where you break through. And that's almost, but it is possible. You can work to the point where you break through, and that's where I'm going towards. That's what I'm doing. Because I'm under a rock, and everybody knows I'm under a rock. But get what? I'm still gonna rock under the rock until I get on top of the top. And when I get on top, I ain't gonna shit, because I know what it's like to be under the rock. So I'm not gonna shit down, because shit goes downhill. So when I get at the top, I'm not gonna shit. I'll throw mine off the edge. If I have to shit, I'm throwing it off the edge. I'm not gonna let it roll to the bottom, because I know what it's like to be at the bottom. And down here at the bottom, it's humbling. But guess what? It builds character. And a man digs deep when he's at the bottom. A man digs deep when his back is up against the wall. A man digs deep when he has nowhere to turn. And he pushes to the point of no return, and he breaks free. Be a man at all times, y'all. Don't never stop being a man. There's multiple aspects of man. There's multiple types of men. But a man is a man. You know a real man when you see one. It's your big homie, Big Betty. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I pray to God this message gets to whoever is intended to receive it. And I pray this message is received. In Mola's name, for real. I ain't joking. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm really like this. I'm really like this. I'm straight as an arrow. You understand me? I'm about to go get my kids some snacks from the goddamn gas station, man. Because I told them I'd get them some snacks. Yeah, it's 12:30. I'm about to go get them some snacks from the gas station, man. I love y'all. It's my last night off, so I'm trying to enjoy my little last night off. Get them some snacks, sit down on the couch with them, watch a movie until they go to sleep. It's your big homie, Big Bad, man. It's different over here, man. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming to the Real Talk Real Shit podcast. Whether if it's 10 of us, 6 of us, or 1 million of us, I'm gonna kick that shit just like that. And then getting better with time, man, like fine wine. So thank y'all for being here. Stick around. More shows coming. Go to my old episodes. Great fire content. Thank you so much. Share this, share this, share this. Thank you so much. God bless y'all, and don't never stop, man. Stay down till it's your turn. All my people grinding. Stay down. Your turn will come. Stay down. I ain't even nowhere where I'm just scratching the surface. Let's scratch together. Big homie.